Where is everybody, man? I said I'm gonna give you guys 2 lives in a row, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I need you guys to show up. I need you guys to share this video. We need 20 people in here at least. If you're in the room, say something. Identify yourself so that I can say what's up to you. Put my blinds a bit. Hold on. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Come on. I know it's more than how many people? Yeah, who else is in here? All the way from Portugal. How are you, friend? If you see the white stuff in my head, it's like it's minoxidil. It's dried minoxidil, that's why it's white. I don't care, you shouldn't care either. All the way from Portugal, Europe. What's good, man? What's up? What's up, everybody? Identify yourself. Hey, Rizzy, I got a question. Been talking to this girl, she's Christian, and she wants to read the Bible with me. But I'm still a little confused if she's a distraction or not. She's only a distraction if you let her be a distraction. Like, are you spending all your time with her, or is it like the time that you spend reading the Bible with her, is it time that you would have used for something else? If you weren't going to use the time for something else, then I don't think she's a distraction. It's just, it depends. It depends. You're the one who makes her a distraction or not. I struggle with lust every day. How do I run from it? You can't run from lust. You have to integrate it. Integrate it and channel the energy somewhere else. So anytime you feel that lustful urge, like for me, what helps me is I'm a visual person. So I have literally when I wake up, I have a whiteboard with everything I want to achieve and all the things I need to stay away from. So even if I make a mistake, when I see that every day, I can't sit in the mistake. I have to correct myself, you know. So on that board, if you can get a board like that, they're very inexpensive. So you get a board like that. Maybe write, don't watch corn. It doesn't mean you won't watch corn, but seeing that will remind you every day. I'm full Nigerian. Full Nigerian. Yeah, yeah. You're doing the right thing. You definitely don't want to color every day. Definitely, definitely, definitely. You, your time must still be important to you, you know? But it's okay to enjoy your company still. Always. When I start going to gym, my mood goes down. What is this? You're just tired. But it'll get to a point where after a while, any gym, after a while, any gym rat knows this. You're gonna be craving the gym. That's just how it works. You know? This is just like the beginning phases. Should I eat protein before or after the gym? Both. I eat 4 times a day, so I eat like an hour, 2 hours before the gym, and I eat immediately after. What helps with corn cessation? I'm really hoping for that. Thank you. Thank you, by the way. What helps with corn cessation? That's a good question. Like I said, I have a goal board. You gotta write it in your goals and you gotta give yourself realistic timelines. Like if you're someone that's watched like corn every day for the past 5 years, you're not just gonna quit cold turkey, right? That's just, we understand this, right? We understand this, right? So what will work for you is probably see if you can do a week without it. If you can do a week, you can do 2 weeks. If you slip after a week, you have the information that you've done a week without it, right? Now try 2 weeks and then keep going like that. And if you can do 3 months, you can do your whole life without it. Thanks, man. I was just a little confused on it. My bro said she thinks it might be a distraction, but at the same time, I think a girl wants to read the word, right? Yeah, that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. How do I stay disciplined and do something even if I don't want to? Do it. Do it. When you do it, you're training your mind that what you're telling your mind is this feeling of discomfort that you're telling me, I don't care. And then your mind will stop feeling so uncomfortable when it's time to do something uncomfortable. I went 10 days without recently. That's amazing. Then you can do a month. That's powerful information to know. So you know you can do without it, right? Because if I gave you 10 days without air, you would die, right? But now you know you can do 10 days without corn and you're good. So you know it's something that you can control. When did you get your first girl? You mean when did I lose my virginity? Is that what you're asking? But first girlfriend, probably in high school, probably grade 8, grade 7. Yeah, grade 8, grade 7. It was a weird relationship though. I turned to Jesus 2 days ago and I haven't gotten a lustful feeling since. Yep. When I work out, testosterone goes up, of course. What have been the benefits of quitting it long term? Quitting what long term? Corn? People lie a lot. They think like, not lie a lot, but these no fat people, they lie kind of. They be like, when you quit corn, you become super confident. You become this, you become that. It's not that crazy, right? But what does happen is you gain more self-respect for yourself, so you carry yourself better, which is definitely a good thing, right? You have more energy to get things done throughout the day. Testosterone is the chemical or the hormone in a man's body that helps him achieve his goals, right? So you can never have too much of that. Um, I keep lusting. I almost never even repent. I'm worried I harden my heart against God. I don't know if I mean it when I repent. Well, God doesn't really. Let me not say God doesn't really care if you mean it. The act of you repenting, right, is already a good thing. Like whether you mean it or not, like the more you, the fact that you keep going back to repent, you must mean it in some regard. You know what I'm saying? And God sees your heart, and the fact that you realize that you're doing something wrong, God acknowledges that. He knows you're trying, and you can maintain long relationships. True. Yo, I caught the lab. Yeah, what's up, my man? So if my mood goes down, I just need to have a rest. Um, I need more context. I need to know how intensely you're working out. And I need to know like more about you before I can say what I think. Your testosterone will go up, yes. Even with foods, you eat fruits, avoid products with soy, and yep, avoid products with soy for sure. You can have some sushi once in a while, a little soy sauce, but don't eat it every day, you know. God bless you too, man. God bless you too. What's my dream for the future? Honestly, in 2, 3, let me not say 2, 3 years, because I think that's rushing the process, right? But in 5 plus years, 3, 5 plus years, I want a platform, and I want a community of people who strive to become better and who strive to not follow the things that we were taught. Because I noticed a lot of things we were taught when we were younger, it did more harm than good. A lot of things that like our friends have told us is normal, and like people say is normal, it did more harm than good, right? So I want a community that is detached from that. And for myself personally, I want to run a very successful coaching business. Um, yeah, and I just want to be somebody that is strong enough to keep practicing what he preaches and is strong enough to not dilute my message because of pushback. I'll say that. Let me put it like that. God bless you, brother. You keep me motivated. I'm so glad I found your channel. I'm so glad you found it too. You're doing God's work out here and helping people. Thank you that you think so, man. I appreciate it. I work out one and rest one day. That's a decent starter. That sounds like a very decent starter routine. So that's cool. I'm going, man. Thanks for the small talk. God bless the rest of the chat. Amen. That's honorable. I work for the same reason in my way. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's honorable. I mean, I do have selfish desires that I would like to see fulfilled, like materialistic desires, like everybody does. But I always try to let that be at the back burner. And I believe if I do right and I speak my truth, those things will come. Not when I want it, but when, you know, the universe and God say it's time. So stay on the path is all I know. Okay. Know how to lose tricep fat and gain stronger biceps. During the workout, it hurts in the moment, but after it doesn't hurt that bad. I don't know if I'm working hard enough. Um, it's not supposed to hurt throughout the day. Like I I did legs today, right? And after my workout, like my legs don't really hurt. Like they feel normal. Like I'm still gonna go on a 35-minute walk, a 30 minutes plus walk. I've been working out for 4 years, consistently. Consistently. In university, I was on and off. Not very consistent in university. If a criminal truly repents and changes and faces actions, he's elite, and even Jesus will forgive him, of course. If a murderer truly repents, Jesus will forgive him. Each soul carries the same value, you know? How much should I be able to bench and leg press as a beginner 15-year-old? I need to know how tall you are and your weight. And I don't like people measuring their progress by how much they can bench. Okay, you're the 280-pound. Okay, now I remember you, Atomic. At 280 pounds, I would say you should be able to do 115 easy. 115, 125 easy. That's counting and that's as a beginner, like easy, if you're actually pushing yourself. What is your favorite Bible story? Right now, I would say the Abrahamic story. The Abrahamic story, because it tells a story of a dude who was living in luxury, Abraham, right? And then God tells him, hey, stop living in luxury, go out and face all these demons and all these things and all the evil in the world. And Abraham does it, and it goes on the adventure of a lifetime from comfort to discomfort. And he pretty much becomes the father of many nations, inherits like all this, you know. I like that story because I think in real life is similar. If you let go of the bad habits, you let go of comfort, and you go on adventure, which is you pursue something that you deem worth pursuing, that's gonna take you out of your comfort zone, and you stick to it, you will inherit. You will be a known person. You'll be a known figure. Did I play sports? Not really. My arms are really weak on bench press, but on leg press, I do 250 pounds, 30 reps with ease. I feel like I can do 300 for like 10 reps. Legs are generally much stronger than arms. Thank you, bro. It's live peak stuff. Thank you for your vids. Thank you for the appreciation. I'm 13, falling behind on prayers advice. Say a prayer right now. People think a prayer has to be like a 30-minute thing, bro. Like you can say a prayer in 2 minutes. It's not about the length, you know. It's about the clarity and the precision. ask for forgiveness, be grateful for the things that you have, and say what it is you're dealing with and what you need help with. You can break it up like that, right? You know? Bro, I need advice for good arms. Cook it. Cook the hell out of your arms, man. Like, just lift heavy, right? Lift heavy and live to failure. It's that simple, you know. Like, you guys already know the answers to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need advice for good back. You know the answer is to lift heavy, eat well, go to failure, and do more than you did the last couple weeks. Try to always progress. That's it. What's your favorite Bible book? Right now I would say between Proverbs and Philippians. Proverbs, because of Proverbs 22:29, which says, "See a man diligent in his work, he will stand before kings and not mere men." I like that a lot. And I think that's exactly true in the real world. Feels like I'm talking to my older brother. You're welcome, bro. You're so nice. Thank you. There was a time I used to think being called nice was an insult, but I don't think it's an insult anymore. When you know you're not a pushover, you don't care if you're being called nice, or you don't care if somebody sees you like a pushover when you know you're not a pushover. People that don't like being called nice, like, oh, she called me nice. She must think I'm a simp, you know? You know, you're thinking too much about it. Nothing's wrong with being nice, to be honest. As long as it's from strength, not from weakness. Thoughts on steroids? I think they're stupid if you're not competing. And I think when bodybuilding started, that should never have been a thing. Like it like it should never be a thing. Steroids should never have been a thing. Like, there should not be a enhanced version of bodybuilding. It should not be a natural. Everything should be natural. Because what you have now is a pandemic of people who care so much about how they look. Teenagers hopping on gear, right? Just to look jacked, just to look a certain way. You care too much about your appearance. And here's the thing about that. Yeah, I preach workout, take care of your body. But the truth in life is deadly. Like, you could fall sick today. Like, you could fall sick today. God forbid, right? But you could fall sick today. And you never be able to work out again. You can fall sick as a 40-year-old, right? Cancer or some stuff, and no matter what you do, you never be able to work out again. You never really have that jacked body again. Are you gonna die because you're not jacked? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so these people that are so invested in how they look, God forbid they fall ill and they're not jacked anymore. Their whole identity is wrapped around being muscular. Come on, man. Like, you care too much about your appearance. You ever watched Naruto? And if you do, I like it. I do like it. It's not my favorite, but it was cool. The normal Naruto though, and Shippuden, not the one about not Boruto. Not Boruto. What do you think about wars going on in the world? I don't like to speak on politics because I'm not educated on that. So I can't really speak on that. I am not educated on that, brother. But yeah, I like that question. Like, my thoughts on steroids. I've never liked steroids. I've always thought, if you care so much about how you look, it's not a healthy, mind state to be in. Love seeing your short videos in my feeds. Enlightening motivation. Thank you. I appreciate that. 2.5 years ago, I didn't even, honestly, like, it's crazy, right? That, like, people feel this way about my videos. Because 2.5 years ago, I never imagined, I'll be real. And I was in a very, very dark place 2.5 years ago. So you guys, when you guys say that, I appreciate it. You're handsome. Love the tats. Thank you. I do not play sports. I just lived. I'm trying to get into a combat sport though. I'm not gonna say which one, but you'll find out later. You'll see your show. Any advice for new followers of Jesus like me? Um, Strive to be better, not perfect. Because if you strive to be perfect, you're gonna beat yourself up over mistakes that you are going to make. So focus on being better and focus on keeping promises and learning from your mistakes. When I say strive to better, doesn't mean you keep making the same mistakes and just be like, oh, Jesus is gonna forgive me. But actually give it a fair shot and give yourself a little bit of grace. Yeah, my friend is also trans, and don't hate him. But I know if I support it because I'm, I don't know if I support it because I'm Christian. Your friend can be trans and you can not support it. Like, I'm friendly with gay people, but if they ask me about what I think about their lifestyle, I'll be honest. I don't support it. But who am I to cast judgment on man? But I don't support it. And if they feel some type of way because of that, what can you do? Um, what's up, brother? Inspiring vids. Been a rough year for me, and I enjoy watching vids. Thank you. You're so handsome. Love the tats. Appreciate you, girly. What type? I don't play sport. Let me see. It's amazing to see you being so real. I resonate with others who comment on that. Thank you. I mean, I love your vids. Bro, I'm Christian. My best friend is gay. I support his choice and who he is, but I know it's the same. I'm confused on how to feel about the whole thing. Also, you look amazing. You don't have to support his choice. You can be his friend without supporting his choice. It's like you can have a friend that says he wants to drop out. He can still be your friend and you can be like, but I don't support your choice to drop out. I think you're doing something wrong. Is that now a bad thing? I think more people need to be honest. Don't pretend to be okay with something if you're not, because each time you do that, you pervert a part of your own soul. Don't lie to yourself. Those are the worst lies told. Doesn't mean um you think partying without drinking is bad. No, I don't. As long as look, you're a human being. You need to socialize, right? But as long as you're not getting blackout drunk, like you can do that. I don't drink personally, not because like drinking, having a drink here and there is not necessarily a sin. I just don't do it because it, for me, and I think for most people, it's very hard to regulate. Not, it's very few people that have the regulation to actually regulate it. I don't, so I cut it out completely. And I've partied enough in my life. I don't need that distraction in my life. But if you're not drinking, yeah, you can step out sometimes. I've stepped out sometimes without drinking. I'm not gonna just be in my crib all day, just like it's human. But at the same time, I don't do it all the time. I do it like very rarely now. I guess it's up to Jesus to judge him. What is your favorite martial art? And what do you think is the best one? I don't have a favorite. But I like boxing. I like Muay Thai. Muay Thai. Don't taste for me too. Drink is not a sin. Getting drunk is. Yeah, facts. That's true. But a lot of people, the fun in drinking for a lot of people is getting drunk. So that's why I'm saying it's a bit of a weird one. Any advice asking girls out? Well, I would say only ask a girl out when you're 100% sure she likes you. Don't do it just because, be sure a girl likes you before you ask her out. And if a girl likes you, they will position themselves in a way around you for you to ask them out. Like, they will make it obvious. Like, bro, I've had girls I've had let me not say girls, but very recently I had somebody like introduce herself to me. And she made it very obvious, that she liked me. Unless unless there is no in between, if you're on the fence about it, do not do it. But if it's a hell yes, like I'm sure she likes me, then do it. If you like her too. Is it normal for me to have never had a girl? I tell myself I go to the gym for me, but I partially feel like it's just so I can get a girl. It feels wrong, bro. I don't know. It's not wrong. It's like you're a man, bro. Like it's a man thing. Every guy that goes to the gym, it all starts from female attention. Don't listen to what, unless he's like some 60-year-old guy and the doctor told him like you only live for 6 months unless you start working out. But most of the guys that are young, bro, they go to the gym because of girls. They can give you any lofty answer or any bogus answer that, oh no, it's for me. No, it's a lie. It starts with girls and then it evolves into something else. You like, then you go and your aim evolves. It's okay. Like when you start getting the attention, you notice it's not all that. Then your aim evolves. But every guy that starts working out, it starts with that. And that's a good motivation. Women are a good motivation to achieve a lot of things. Most men that are great, their biggest motivator was women. So what are we talking about? It's not wrong, bro. Don't overthink it. Hit the gym. Feel good. Riz, you're my favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. You're my inspiration to keep going. Thank you for your videos and support to us all, yeah? In nature, man. Yeah, bro. I used gym for training and getting stronger. I plan to join the army and stuff only to reach my peak physique. Join the army. I think the army is one of the greatest things a man can do. How often a week should I go to the gym? Depends where you're at. Like, I would say 4 times a week is a good place to start. You are so inspiring. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I have a question. My girl is always with her gay best friend, and they always touch each other, but we talk about it and her feel guilty. What should I do now? If you're uncomfortable with it, tell her you're uncomfortable with this. Just be true for yourself. And she tries to shame you and guilt trip you, maybe that's not the person for you, right? Because if a girl respects you, she would just not do it if it makes you uncomfortable. Hey, your content really helped me. Thank you so much. Thank you. What are your thoughts on girls with guy friends? Particularly a girl had a guy friend. How would you feel about it? I wouldn't see me. I wouldn't allow that. Like I just wouldn't allow that. Like I'm not comfortable. If I'm not comfortable with something, why are you doing it? And you're supposed to be my support. You're supposed to be my helper, right? So yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. Thank you, Rizzy. Inspire me to try hard and treat good. Really good. Thank you. Leave her. She really knows she's not. I'm not saying just leave her. I'm saying have a conversation, and if there is no willingness to change, or if there is shame, guilt, or trying to like guilt trip you that oh you're tripping, then you leave and you don't look back. And when you leave, don't leave the door half open, hoping that she comes back. Leave and put your foot down. Amen. I agree with I've been manipulated and I thought I was controlling. I didn't like the fact she had a guy friend. Bro, if you don't like it, you're not stupid, bro. Like you don't like it for a reason. Usually it's to make you jealous or to manipulate you, bro. And to be honest, when you say you don't want something and you're not accepting something, people respect you more when you can put your foot down. I've never gym trained at home, so I don't know how that would work. I don't make content on stuff that I've not experienced or tried. Maybe I'll give it a shot, see how I like it, and if I can figure something out, then I'll let you guys know. Okay, I'm only in here for about 30 more seconds. So I need the next 3 questions I get, I'm gonna answer, then I'm gonna dip. But they have to be good ones. Top 3 gym exercises for you. Okay, that's the first one. Top 3 gym exercises. So I like incline bench press right now a lot. Skull crushers a lot. And I've really been liking squats a lot. Whenever you're older, do you plan to have children? Of course. What is the best way to turn from fat to jacked? Oh, are you happy? Okay, I'll stop it at are you happy? Um, I think that for a man, happiness isn't the goal. Because how do I measure that? I'm happy sometimes, I'm sad sometimes, I'm okay some other times. That's how it's supposed to be. I can't be happy all the time. But a better question you can ask is, am I fulfilled? Am I grateful? And am I content? And I would say, yes, I'm walking in fulfillment right now. So my days are more filled with activities that give me a sense of purpose, which I think is a much better substitution for happiness. That makes sense. But that was the third question. It's 30 minutes, guys. I had a lot of fun. Um, so I'll be doing this live every Saturday, 6 p.m. We had 2 back to back because I missed the last Saturday, but I'm planning not to miss any anymore. But I appreciate you, everybody that showed up in this live. 30 likes on this live. I appreciate you. Stay blessed, stay safe, stay relentless.